Hey boys and girls, we're just going to continue diving deeper into perimeters. And so the next thing we're going to be talking about is congruent polygons and perimeters. Let's kind of quick review some things we've learned about polygons so that we can add it to being with congruent polygons and perimeters. Remember that the word polygons is the fancy math word for the word shapes with straight lines. So if I have something that's congruent, I want you to get your hand and make the Y symbol and shake it back and forth. We do this in class, and it's kind of when you're agreeing with somebody, right? You are agreeing with them or you have the same thought as them. So congruent, if we look at it in the terms of math, it's that all sides of a polygon are the same length or the same size. So if I have a triangle, I know there's 1, 2, 3 sides, and they will all have the same length. A pentagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, and each side will be the same length. And we know that a square, we've learned previously that a square has all equal sides, but a congruent hexagon, you will see has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and all 6 sides are going to be equal. So remember that big word congruent. It means the same or equal. So congruent sides means all sides are the same. So if I have a number right here and I say this length is 6, well guess what? Every side is going to be 6 inches. If on my pentagon I say I have the length of 5 millimeters, each side will be 5 millimeters. So now that we have the term congruent polygons, how are we going to use that information to find a perimeter? Well, let's start combining some of our knowledge. The first thing we need to do is know our steps. First, we have to know how many sides there are to a shape. And so after that, you are going to locate or find the given length of the one side. And remember, you don't need to use a ruler because the length will always be given to you when we're saying find the perimeter of a congruent polygon with one side. You'll write your equation and then you'll solve your equation. Miss P, what does writing and solving my equation look like? Well, let's see. First, I know I need my number of sides. So here's my shape. So let's count those sides. We'll start right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So I know I have 5 sides. That's going to be the first number of my equation, 5 sides. Now it says locate the given length, or, find how long one side is. Well, right here, I see it says 7 IN. Remember, IN stands for inches. That's our unit. So 7 inches. Okay, so what do I do with that 7 inches? Well, I'm going to multiply those 7 inches. So I'm going to have 5 sides. Think of my sides as my groups, and my 7 inches as my in each group. I have 7 inches on or in each side. So I'm taking 5 times my length of 7. And we're going to find the total. Or in this case, we're going to find the perimeter. I can either count by 5s or count by 7s. I think we should count by 7s this time. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. What's 5 times 7 or 7 times 5? It's 35. But don't forget your units. Remember, I have that IN there for inches. My perimeter in units is 35 inches. And right here is just a little reminder. When it says use your units, it's talking about what are you measuring with? Are you using inches, centimeters, feet, meters? The important thing with perimeter is you have your number and your units. And so your important thing with doing congruent polygons and finding that perimeter, you have to know the number of sides. You have to know the given length, which for us was 7 inches. And then you also have to know that you're thinking of this as a multiplication problem because you're finding your groups, you're in each group, and you're finding your total, which is your perimeter. Hopefully, I hope this helped you all. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask us and reach out. Your next job is to do the 2 math problems on your next slide for your Thursday slides. Have an awesome day, kids.